Check-In is a live, topic-based stream where real people share real moments and the lessons that came with them. We pause, reflect, and check in with ourselves and each other. No pressure, no perfection, just presence. Happy Friday. Hey, welcome to the Check and Peach edition. Um, So this check-in is going to be a very short one. As you can see, I don't have a guest with me tonight, but the show must go on. I'm hoping that people will tune in. If not, you'll watch later. So I'm gonna give people time to come in here, but tonight's topic is getting to the bag, peach edition. How we get to the bag. So I'm gonna sit here and possibly play some music until some folks come on in because this is gonna be a fun show, hopefully. If not, if I don't have participation, then I just have to go in and talk about all of my personal business endeavors and how I tried to get to the bag and continue to get to the bag over the years outside of my 9 to 5 as a pediatric nurse. So let me just go ahead and share this live and share the love. Let everybody know that I'm here. Come on out, Facebook, TikTok, all of you, chime in. This is going to be a fun one. This is actually going to probably be my favorite show because I get to cruise down memory lane with some of this stuff that I'm going to show. So, yeah, oh my God. Get into the bag. So if you are watching, say hello. Say hi to me in the chat. We are streaming on Facebook. We are streaming on Twitch. We are streaming on YouTube, multiple channels. We are streaming everywhere. So share the live, share the love. I'm gonna start sending this out to a few people. And let's start this conversation. All right. So I'm only gonna be on here for an hour because I gotta work tomorrow. Let's start off with that. So as usual with the check-in, if it was Toya and I, we would come in and talk about our week, but I'm saving that for Sunday. But I will divulge that this has been a very, 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 very busy week for me. I've just, as usual, did a lot of working. Let me tell you, this week I probably only had maybe 10 hours off to myself during the day. And that was on Thursday. I think it was 10 hours, if that. And I just kind of passed out. I did one errand and then I just passed out, woke back up at it again. And tomorrow I got to be back at work at 7. I don't know what the freak is going on with me. Why am I in getting the bag mode? I can only assume I'm doing it because I am trying to get ready for the summer. I need my summer dough for my summer fun. But yes, 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 yes. I am just excited to be here tonight. And again, I am sticking to the routine of trying to get in here on a Friday at 8 p.m. And I know it's going to take my audience some time to kind of catch up with what I'm doing, but hey, it is what it is. If you are on my Twitter, actually, if you are on my TikTok page, could you let my people know over there that TikTok has stopped me from going live because apparently some of the clips and stuff were a little bit too graphic. Maybe it was one of the live streams where we were going in and it's okay. Let them know that we are over here and I am on my YouTube channel. If you could please let the family know that I'm here. If not, that's fine too. They could catch it later. I'll upload some clips and stuff over there on TikTok. But either way, get into the bag. I know, you know, if you're around my age, which is almost 50, right? But I always like to say I'm almost 40. that you have done some things to try to get to this damn bag, because you know life gets very hard. It's always something to do. It's always a bill to pay. It's always some situation where your 9 to 5 can't really cover. And you have to come up with creative ways to get the dough. Hey, King, King, you should come up here and talk about ways of getting a bag, because you gets a bag, you got multiple business ventures. Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about tonight. I know King need to come up here. I need to drop the link because I know King gets to the bag like I do. So either way, hey baby, that's my baby King. So I gets to the bag, y'all. I literally gets to the bag. I have done several things over the years. I am not ashamed to say it. If you were in the chat, because I see y'all staring at me, drop in the comment section some of the things you have done outside of your 9 to 5 to get to a bag. Now, I have friends from all walks of life, right? And let me tell you, my friends are so creative. I have drag performers as friends. I have people that are rappers, they are artists, they do all kinds of things for the bag. Um I'm not fortunate enough to be able to sing. I can't rap, so I had to come up with some other creative ways to get extra money. I can tell you, when my children were smaller, do y'all guys is eBay still around? Does anybody still go on eBay? Well, what I used to do, because I was an at-home mom for extra money, trying to get to the bag so I could buy little things for myself, like my wigs and my nails, and which they ain't done now because I was getting to the bag and broke them, and my little outfits. I would actually take my dough, the little bit that I had, and I used to go to the thrift store and I would buy pieces. Like I would go into the white section and I would buy, let me tell you, I would buy freaking fur coats, name brand things, and I would pop them things, clean them up, pop them on eBay, and get to the bag. I used to do that when my children were younger. That's how I was getting to the bag. I would used to offer, like, the moms in the area, if they didn't have a vehicle and they needed to get their child to school, I would get to the bag. I would be like, yo, y'all give me such and such amount of money and y'all could like carpool, or I'll drop your kids off. I would be getting to the bag. What you say, King? Okay, so King says, I own a corporation. Go, King. 12 businesses. I am CEO of my own entertainment company, production company, and many more, including my own label and distribution. Go, King. That's what I'm talking about. Getting to the effing bag. Now, anybody else in the comments, like I said, I see y'all staring. Let me know how you get to the bag. Tell me some of the things that you have done. Now, another thing that I have done within my lifetime getting to the bag, I actually started becoming a vendor. Once you have your children and you go and you're doing different things, and then you start to notice, like, wait a minute, hold on. We out at these little fairs and stuff, these people are selling things. What are they? They're vendors. Oh shit. I could do that. I could get to the bag. Let me become a vendor. And I don't, oh my God, I wish I had the photo of me and my daughter. She was very young. Listen, my baby, I guess she saw that entrepreneurial spirit in her mom. My baby is going to med school in June. And maybe me and my endeavors and her trying to get to the bag with mommy has inspired her to get to the freaking bag. What's up, Smack? Yeah, get to the bag. Oh my God. So listen, Smack, how did you get to the bag? I'ma drop, if y'all want to come up, I'ma drop the link in the comments, but I'm gonna continue to talk because again, this is not gonna be a long show. But I'm gonna share some of my business ventures, and I laughed picking out a lot of these things because I haven't done them in a while. It's been so long since I got to the bag in these ways because I have done some strange things. Like, okay, so when I was 18, honey, I tried to get to the bag. I tried to be a stripper. I did it for one set. I don't even, what is it called? Is it called a set or a spin around the pole? I did that one time and the guy tried to reach for me. I got off that stage. Called my boyfriend. I said, listen, we got come and get me because I'm ready to leave because that ain't how I want to get to the bag. But you know what? I tried it. And for that one little bit of set of spin around the pole, I got $200, but I was out of there because I couldn't do that. I got to the bag. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do that. I said, oh no, these men is staring at me. That ain't the way I want to be getting to this damn bag or whatever. But I'm going to drop the link and then I'm gonna share because I know. Listen, when I share some of this stuff that I've done, because I have tried multiple business ventures, these things are going to make y'all laugh, and it's probably going to be people that's going to be popping up here and like, oh my god, I can't believe you went down this memory lane. Hey Maybach, this is gonna be what you say, King. Get to the bag. Yeah, get to the bag. King said, not the Pope. Yes, King. I tried it. It wasn't for me. Shout out to the ladies that actually make a good bag and change their lives spinning around that pole, but it wasn't my thing. And it's so fun. I wish I could get that pole body back, but I can't, you know. But yeah, listen, I done tried it one time and I was done. My set was maybe 10 minutes, $200. A man went to reach to touch my ass. I said, no. No, 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 no. And see, back then I was like a nice hourglass. Now I'm like a goblet, but I still got some curves. You know what I'm saying? I'm a goblet, but I was a nice small glass back then. Honey, I was just so scared it was going to touch something. I had to get up out of there. All right. So let me drop the link and then I'm going to I'm going to show y'all some things. Some things I've done over the years to get to the bag, honey. And whoever is not watching tonight gonna wish they was on this live, especially if you're in some of these things, because I got clips, honey. Clips that's gonna make everybody laugh. Everybody. So let me first show something that I have done recently and I'm still working on. King said, yes, hunty curves. Yeah, I still got the curves, but they just not them little teeny curves from back in the day. You know, just not the little teeny weeny ones. So let me go ahead. I had to restart this. This wasn't a. There go the link if you want to come up. Let me pull up this photo that I want to show you guys of my latest venture. And then I'll take y'all back down to memory lane and y'all gonna crack the hell up. All right. So this is my latest venture. This is Peach Boutique. This is when I was actually doing my thing. I was doing consignment with this one. This is my consignment days. Peach Boutique is still running. I'm operating it in a different manner, but this is my start. I told y'all that I began vending and the vending branched off to me eventually wanting to own my own business. So I created first it wasn't Peach Boutique, honey. This boutique done has several names. It has been P Originals. It has been first it was Necklace Envy, P Originals, and then it became Peach Boutique. And so this is a photo um of my vision of me doing consignment, because again, during the day I am a pediatric nurse. I'm a pediatric. Hey Peach, do you have a page with your spooky stories? I will. Guess what? You know what? I'm gonna put my spooky stories inside the app. I actually have spooky stories, and I'll put them in the app. And maybe I will start telling spooky stories on a day. Give me a day, and I could pick, and I could start back talking about that. But back to the boutique. So I branched off and said, listen, I instead of vending just anything, let me turn it into an actual brand. I'm good at branding. I'm good at all of those things. I'm good at putting a business together. So then voila, here go Peach Boutique. This is one of the spaces that was, well, I just removed it out of the mall in oh my God, what was the name of that freaking mall? In Maryland. I've just removed it out of there. And then I moved on to something different, another venture. And let me show y'all that. Cause I'm always trying to do something. I'm just a serial entrepreneur. It's just by nature. That's just who I am and what I do. Serial entrepreneur. So let me show you where I went after I did that. Me take this down off the screen. And this is one of my nicer ventures because I have some pretty wild ones. Trust and believe. Some wild ventures. So Smack, did you want to say anything?
Nah, getting to the bag is important. It's something I do, have been doing for many years, is always getting to the bag, especially doing something that you love. Mine was party promotions for over 25 years. I did that. Um, I retired from it 2 years ago, and that's definitely a great way to get to the bag.
Okay, yeah. Oh, well, since she brought up party promotions, I was a promoter too. But let me get y'all through this Peach Boutique idea, and then I'm gonna show y'all clips from me being a party promoter, me trying to do my own documentary. That's gonna make y'all laugh, but I'm always trying to get to the bag. All right, so let me show y'all this video. Y'all gonna be like, what? Peach be doing all kinds of stuff. Let me show y'all. Wait a minute. This gonna make y'all laugh. So this is a video of P Originals when I was introducing it in 2020. Now, I don't know. See, this guy, he was actually doing the actual event and he wanted my brand to be a continuous vendor. I'm kind of thinking that this man probably had a crush on me, so that's why he let me get a vending booth for free. But that's him advertising, like, listen, he's like, look, I support what you're doing. Record me and I will push your brand. And this is 2020. Let me see if I'll play it again. It's just very short. Oh my God. So that's the P Originals, which one of the names. First it was Necklace Envy, then P Originals, and now it's Peach Boutique. The name that I'm going to stick with, the name that I got the actual
Did it
paperwork
even
under.
play? Did it even? I didn't
It
even see
did
it
play.
play. No, it
It did
didn't.
you it did play. Did anybody see it play?
No,
It did play. It was so short. With him dancing. It was just so short.
I ain't even see him dancing. But go get it.
All right. So listen, y'all. This is gonna make y'all laugh. So I was a party promoter, right? And I did a party, a specialized party, right? and it was one of my more successful ones. And I started out, it was called something peach, and the party was geared towards LGBT women, right? And I created this one specific party that was very popular in Delaware, and I'm always asked what's the formula for this party, to which I never gave it out because it's mine, and I don't think anybody could do this party the way I can do it. So the name of
Definitely
the
not.
party is Fetish, and it's an all girls party. How the party? It's an overnight party, and this is how I was getting to the bag. Now, no, I didn't participate in the party. I basically walked through the party, collected my money, sold my liquor, and after 12 o'clock, whatever y'all do, y'all did. Now, I rented multiple adjoining suites. It would be three of them. It would be all women. I hired a dancer. Um, I hired a dominatrix named Empress Cat. And basically, what Empress Cat would do, she would teach you techniques on how to turn on your partner or whatever. And then after 12, whatever you did in fetish stayed in fetish. Now, in order to be in this party, you had to wear negligees or boxers or whatever. And again, I had vendors there. The vendors were, they sold sex toys. They sold the outfits that people, if you needed an outfit that you wanted to change into, you bought the outfit. If you needed handcuffs, whatever, we had it. I used to listen. This party was so intel, y'all, that I used to buy these little cute little shot glass and sell shots of Henny, shots of whatever, Patrol, shots. Listen, party off the chain. Par- I can show you just a little piece of something, but I can't really show you everything. But this was my number one party. I always made money. So shout out to these people in Delaware. Don't worry, you're safe. Your secret is safe. I'm not going to show you, but I'm going to show one of my dearest friends that was performing at the party. And this is not as risque. Stop laughing, King. King said, "Oh, so we doing that?" No, King. This was back in
Get
the day.
getting
I
to the
was getting to the
bag.
bag. I'm not doing that anymore. I was getting to the bag back then, King. Let me show y'all this video. This is one of my nearest, dearest friends.
Look at that now. You been practicing at home, yeah! Down! Instead of doing that shit, I said, hell yeah!
That was my friend Tinder. She was one of the many exotic dancers that would come and support
She was
fetish
getting to the bag.
and performing, and most importantly, get into the motherfucking
Get
bag.
bag.
And those ladies will tip you and you will get to the bag. I know I was getting to the bag at this event. Fetish, one of my most successful parties. Again, it used to happen in Wilmington. And King said, "Okay, yeah." King, stop. Stop. But this was a time. in early 2020. I am reformed. I don't do this anymore. When I was trying to get to the bag, I was trying to be a party promoter. I was getting to the bag and I was making it do what it do. So I'll show that clip again because I know I just saw people pop in. Let me show y'all. I had a party called Fetish. This was one of my performers, and I was getting to the mother effing bag. This is Tinder.
Find out you been practicing at home, too. Yeah! Scoot down! If Tina doing her shit, I say, hell
You was
yeah!
the madam. Okay.
Okay. Get into the motherfucking bag. So that was the party. That was Fetish. If you've been to Fetish and you want to pop it on and talk about the experience and get into the bag, how I was get to the bag. Listen, honey, it was I okay. I was at this party and I would be yes, I would be dressed up. I would be in the fishnets. I would be in all the little things that you know that you needed to wear to be the man. I guess I was the madam just walking through the
Yes,
party.
the madam.
So,
That's what I
but
said. You were the
I was
madam of
getting
the
to the
party.
bag. Get into the bag.
Who would ever thought?
So I was getting to the bag. Okay, y'all. So my next business venture, for those of you who are watching, and feel free to share how you was getting to the bag, y'all. Share how you was getting to the bag. I'm telling y'all my early years of Peach getting to the motherfucking bag. Okay,
Hey,
get
Peach,
into the bag.
before you get to your next clip, let me tell you another way I got to the bag.
Okay.
And your video just, you know, sparked that. So I used to know a lot of female dancers, right? So guys, police officers, when it was somebody getting married or they just want to have a guys' night out, they would contact me because I knew all of the female adult dancers. Okay, and the way I made money was I got part of their booking fee, and then they would hire me for security because they didn't know the people. So that was one way of me getting to the bag. And one night I'd make anywhere from $500 or $600 when they had these parties, right? Where they just come in and dance. That was another way I got to the bag. And they would hire me as their security, and I had to pick up their money off the floor, make change, things like that. You feel me? I miss them younger days because that was definitely a bag back then.
I miss those. I miss my days. I mean, I had again. I am too old to be doing all of that fetish and all of that, but I was getting to the bag and I was having a ball. You know, promoting that party. I had a ball doing again like I'm streaming here now. I used to have the Peach Radio show, and I used to talk about all of this stuff and sell stuff and do so much stuff. But that party fetish was helping me get to the motherfucking bag, okay? And it was fun while I was getting to the bag. And I know all the ladies that attended that party, y'all had fun while I was getting to the bag. Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So my next business venture, okay? And don't laugh, everybody. Again, this is the early 2020. I'm trying to get to the bag. 20, matter of fact, wasn't even 2020. It was like 2017, 2016, around that time, trying to get to the bag. No, this one's actually 2018. All right. So because I was having so much fun live streaming, and again, oh what yeah, I also had a goddamn TV channel or whatever. So during this era, in my mind, I wanted to create a documentary. I said, I'm going to create a documentary that's going to help me get to the bag, y'all. I hire a videographer, I, I got, and listen, I must have some amazing organization skills because I got mad people to be on this documentary, right? And don't laugh. The name of the documentary was called The Art Ahead, right? And I figured that I would create it because I got tired of my friends complaining about men not being able or capable of having oral sex. So I said, you know what? I got the solution. I'm going to create a documentary and I'm going to sell it now. After the documentary was pieced together, I never sold it, but I do have clips from this documentary. And maybe I should just put it all together and put it out to the world. I probably have to get like waivers from everybody at this point because I don't know what everybody's doing with their life. But here is a clip from my documentary when I wanted to get to the bag. It's called The Art of Head.
Oh Lord.
Oh, that's Issa Diva. All right, so that clip don't have sound. Wait a minute, let me play the other one. This me and my docs. Me and my docs, man. I don't know what made me decide that this was gonna be some good stuff, but I'm like, yo, they need this. They need this.
I didn't want to spit on that shit. You know what I mean? Depending, like I said, what kind of girl you got. Some of them want to feel like hoes. Some of them want to be treated like them. Spit on that shit. You.
Okay, so that's just one clip from the art ahead explaining to men how to sexually please your woman or how to orally please your woman.
I'm so glad when it got to me, ain't do nothing because I ain't hear it or see it. I'm on my phone. That's my fault. Oh, Jesus.
So I might release other clips behind the scenes on my app because, honey, it gets deeper than that. This talk was so fun to make, right? That one of the speakers, they were talking and their teeth fell out their mouth. It was just so wild to do, but it was fun. And in my mind, I was getting to the fucking bag with this one. I just knew this is going to change everything. I'm going to make so much money teaching people how to give head. And this, in my crazy mind, is me getting to the bag. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me show y'all one of my advertised. King, like, okay, teach now. King, don't encourage. Don't encourage. I don't know where my mind was back then, but listen, it was coming from a good space or whatever, helping people get to the bag. All right, getting to the bag. Let me show y'all this advertisement for fetish. Child, look. Remember, I was trying to get to the bag. What is this? What is this? What is kind of advertisement is that? A hot mess. And everybody that was my friends, where were y'all when I was doing all of this stuff? King. But I told y'all this was going to be a fun episode because it's, about me getting to the bag. But I am more. Since 2020, I have become more sane in my thinking and I have let go of the unconventional ways to get to the bag. because I was doing some wild shit. So since then, I have ventured off to the nonprofit space. I have two of them. I have a female nonprofit. It's basically content based. We never really did any events in person. I also have a LGBTQ plus nonprofit. It's for education. If you ever want to learn about the community, if you have that aunt, uncle, child, mother, anyone that you don't understand their identity or orientation, that's what my nonprofit does. It helps you learn, and you can actually get a chance to meet with a person from any of the letters and just gain understanding. So that's what that nonprofit does. But and I also have my Peach ENT brand, which did all of the different events, did the fetish events. I had my freaking regular parties at the club and all of that other stuff, but fetish was the most successful one. Always, I no longer do that party. I should probably write down a formula and sell it because at this point, I've had so many people over the years ask me, what is the formula? How do you do it? How do I get the people? Go ahead, King. He said, I am me. Yes, that's the name of my LGBTQ plus nonprofit is I am me Inc. Um, I met so many beautiful people. I've had so many wonderful events, festivals, um, just so many wonderful things, so many wonderful memories. And it's
I've been
still
to a
going
couple of
strong.
your I've been to some of your events, and you do the decorations too. So it's so beautiful. That was another get into the bag moment with the balloons and the arches and the decorations. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a jack of all trades. Thank you, Smack. I am a jack of all trades. I can do just about anything. I am a whole business in one body. Websites, I could do graphics. I used to be shitty, but I taught myself how to do graphics over the years. Just about anything. So currently, how am I getting to the bag? Again, I am doing my 9 to 5, which is a pediatric home care nurse. Then I have another business, which is my peach designs. Yeah, is it peach designs? I think so. Peach designs is the I got so many businesses. I'm like king. I also have a .com business where you can actually sign up. I'm sorry, it's Peach Domains. Peach Designs is when I was doing the balloons and putting together people parties. Peach Domains. You could go to peach.domains if you like a website created and you need hosting. It's a one-stop shop. If you need help or assistance with putting this stuff together, just inbox me. I will walk you through. I will help you with your website. I will help you with all of that. Just hit me up and I got you. What other business venture? Okay, so remember how I told y'all I started vending and then I started doing all the other things and then I started branding myself with first it was Necklace Envy and then it was P Original is now it's Peach Boutique. Well, I took it a little further than just consignment and I'm going to show y'all what I actually did. I woke up one morning and said, F it. I'm going to take my brand to another level. And I'm still working on it. So, be patient, God, with me because I have multiple things going on, but I'm going to show y'all. This is the next phase to Peach Boutique, my next phase. Let me pull it up for you guys. Let me play it. All right. So this is inside of my trailer. Um As you can see, I started everything from scratch in the beginning when you saw the wood and all of that. I painted it. I created a little fitting room. I got the racks and everything. Um, this is my baby. Now it is sitting currently outside of my damn house. And yeah, I am excited about this venture. I am happy. And so the goal this year is for me to get it wrapped and get it on the street and start selling. Um I am hoping that my business partner, if you are watching, that I can actually put some of the shea butter inside of the trailer. So shout out to Maybach Mel. I think 1804 Essentials would go great inside the trailer. My goal is to take Peach Boutique and get it out on the road. So again, I am always getting to the effing bag. And I suggest everyone else get to the bag because this economy and the way Trump is moving, you need an additional couple sources of income. And I also want to say your jobs aren't as secure with AI is taking over, the computers are taking over. um and I want to impart some wisdom. I remember when I was younger, things were a lot simpler. Then the computer was created, and a lot of people that didn't jump on the computer wave lost careers. So now that we in the um what is it, the AI stage and phase with robots, become computer savvy. Take some courses at your local community college. There are not much if you can't afford a degree, or find something that we know AI possibly will not be doing. I think so far my career is safe because it's more about bedside manner than just doing the procedures. But if you are in something that can be replaced by AI or a computer, then especially customer service, you need to make a change. So get to the bag and start finding creative ways to do things. Make up something, go for it. All of these wild business ventures that I've shared with you tonight, I couldn't have possibly have done them if I didn't believe in myself and if I wasn't willing to take the risk. Um, Whatever it takes. If you got to get up in the morning and look in the mirror and say to yourself that you love yourself, if you got to get up in the morning and say, my mantra before I did it all was, all anyone could ever tell me is no. And all knowledge comes from firsthand experience. And that's how I psych myself up to believe that I can become and do anything that I want to do in this world. So, whatever mantra or slogan gets you going, say it every day. Um, a lot of people say manifestation. You gotta manifest. You gotta manifest. Manifestation without works is dead. Not only did I say my mantras, not only did I say I'm going to manifest it, I got my body moving towards my goal. So if you know it's something you want to do, the first step, research. You don't have to go to the library. You have a computer in front of you. Research what you want to do. When you get the steps down, write them down. Start doing the steps. Even if you don't have the money, you'll be surprised how much your life makes way for the goal that you want. Trust me. 2 years ago, I didn't know shit about trailers. I didn't know shit about pickups. Today, I got a trailer. outside that, I just showed you that I renovated, I'm sorry, from scratch. And I have a truck, a pickup Denali outside of my house that I had to learn to drive. And I did not have any money saved. All I had was intention. And I just walked forward and I proceeded to do what it is I set out to do. And again, the only thing I carried in my mind, the same way I did when I wanted a house, the same way I did when I wanted to create fetish, or the same way I did when I wanted to become a promoter. All anyone could tell me is no, and that's just one door shut, because somebody would say yes, and all I need was knowledge, because knowledge comes from experience, right? So that's all I needed was my experience. And today I still carry that I could do anything spirit, and I'm imparting that wisdom to you. I hope you guys enjoy this episode of Getting to the Bag. I wish that some of the people that was involved in some of my business endeavors outside of Smack was here to talk to you. I wish I had Empress Cat here. You would have enjoyed her. She was an awesome dominatrix. I wish Tinder was available. She would have told you she went from dancing to owning her own entertainment company. Then you had King on here. King, artists. And look at all the multiple businesses King has. So I'm going to say never give up on your dreams. Never give up. Start today. Even if you don't have a dime, research don't cost you shit. Networking don't cost you shit. Just get to the bag. All right. And with that being said, I told y'all this was going to be a short show. I got to get ready to get the bag tomorrow at 7 a.m. and then get off. And I have a series of meetings, right? Because again, I'm always getting to the fucking bag, right? So y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all next week at 8 p.m. Tell a friend. I am back. I will be consistent. The next check-in will be Sunday, 8 p.m. ish. Me and Toya will be chatting it up. I hope you join us. Oh, I'm sorry, 7:30 p.m. ish is the check-in on Sunday. We will be chatting it up. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I absolutely love all of y'all. I hope y'all got a good laugh off of some of my business ventures. And I also hope that you were encouraged to try your less riskier business ideas, right? Because I was just out there. I don't know what the hell I was doing. But y'all have a good night. Love y'all. See y'all on Sunday. Bye.